that something's wrong and you haven't found it, what does that tell you?
That I need to keep looking. If I do find proof, will you two leave with me?
If we say yes, will you go away?
I'll take that deal.
Cork, thank you for sharing your story about becoming a wheelmaker because your entire family was crushed by a wagon you were driving and you didn't want to let that define you. Unfortunately, our time together has rolled to a stop.
I still love Lycosa, but don't worry, world. You haven't seen the last of me.
Cork, the exit is this way.
But this is the way we came in.
Yeah, well, there's an exit interview. We're hoping you have a few more tears left in those ducts.
I could probably squeeze out a few.
They're killing the contestants. They're killing the contestants! I can't just leave this here. When do you ever find free bones?
Tell me, does the city seem different to you?
How do you mean?
I mean, when did we get a store that only sells old things people no longer want?
Those old things are new things called antiques and vintage clothing. All the latest residents go crazy for them.
That woman, what is she running from?
Oh no, she's a jogger. Running is no longer a form of self-preservation, but rather a way to stay in shape between orgies.
That's what orgies used to be for.
Schlub, darling, what's bothering you?
Remember when Ty told us not to touch anything? Not to fundamentally alter the character of the city?
Vaguely. Why? Is there a way that somehow matters? It's not like it could hurt him in any way.
Man, things are so much better than when Tyrannus was king.
I literally cannot stop eating these artisanal grapes.
What makes them artisanal again?
No idea, but I'm sure as heck never going back to eating those gross, normal grapes we had under King Ty.
What? Did they say something relevant? I don't listen to peasants.
Soup, when I'm marrying somebody, I'm also marrying their family. Tell me a little bit about yours.
Well, my brother's a real piece of work.
Hey, what? Time to go.
Hippo, we're not interested in your psychological games.
Games? No games. Murder. They're luring people with the promise of love and then killing them. There's a kill room.
Kill room? Do you mean the gifting suite?
We're getting out of here right after I marry Lycosa.
Oh, so it's not a trap anymore?
It is a trap. It is mind control, and they are killing everybody, but none of that matters anymore. I am madly in love.
There we go.
There we go indeed.
Huh. Spider part I had not figured out. It all makes sense! This entire place is the lair of that thing. Except instead of webs, it uses pheromones to make us want to stay. I mean, in addition to webs.
And Lycosa's trying to keep it from eating the people she loves.
Lycosa is clearly working for it.
How can you say that and you claim to love her?
Oh, so you only love her if she isn't working for the spider.
If she's working for the spider, I'm sure she's got her reasons.
I don't even care about her reasons. I love her either way.
You only love her because of pheromones, you said.
We all got the pheromones. That doesn't change anything. Love is chemical anyway.
It doesn't make a difference because I'm the one who won her heart.
No, you did not.
In
When's
your
that supposed to have
dreams,
happened?
You won her heart.
Princess Lycosa.
You're here.
I've been writing you.
Princess
Tell them
Lycosa,
you're
my sister.
Tyrannus,
Ha! Well, has it been writing me?
can we talk? I'm worried you're not here for the right reasons.
What? No. Hang on, why are we sliding?
Wait, Lycosa, wait! I love you!
She's gonna bring him to the spider. She's gonna feed him to the spider.
One down, one to go.
Stoop, no. Look, we all love her, but we also know she's gonna kill us.
That's one of her little quirks.
Think for a second. Our love is real. We know that. And it doesn't matter that it's part of a feeding strategy for an enormous monster.
Right?
She's not the only thing I care about. I also care about Ty and you and my life. Not in that order.
Okay.
So here's the thing. Let's kill that spider, and then we can sort out which of us gets to be with Lycosa. Me! No! Me!
All right. First things first. It's spider squishing time.
Even the orgy tent has changed.
Don't get me wrong, I love the exposed brick, but I'm beginning to worry we've changed too much.
You might be right. If Ty gets back and sees how great we made the city in the improbably short time he's been gone, he'll be crushed, which will make him unbearable.
Excuse me, since King Tyrannus is gone, hopefully forever, I figured you're the one I should go to about the new community theater I'm hoping to build.
Community theater?
Yeah, but also a cultural center, like a place to challenge audiences, but also provide new opportunities for meaningful expression. We could maybe have some classes that we could charge for!
This has crossed a line.
What an eyesore. You're doing great, darling. Everyone is quite unhappy.
A store that only sells food for dogs? I don't think so.
Oh, just what we need. More rubble.
But what are we going to do about all the perverts? They're the source of all this frightful advancement.
I'm afraid the only way to get rid of them is to end the orgy.
End? The orgy?
I know, but all good things must come to an end, so we can have better things, like no responsibilities, and a son who's not whining at us. Okay, everybody, orgy over. Stop coupling in delightful and surprising iterations and go home.
You're ruining our city!
Yeah.
Those doctor perverts were curing our ailments.
All the perverts were great.
Joshua, please shut up. All these advancements, you're gonna undo them? For what? Your son?
No, I am a goddess. I do things because I feel like it.
My wife.
I'm sorry, Ty. Thank you for sharing your story about how you could probably do a lot of push-ups, but you can't because of an elbow injury. But I'm afraid our journey has been pushed as far as it can.
Okay, I'm beginning to think my brother may have been right that the situation is not what it seemed, but at the same time, you're making a mistake. If you'll just give me a little more time, we have a connection. You have to feel it too. We're in love.
Let him go.
Really? It's over, you two. I won.
You're clearly losing right now.
It's an active conversation.
He's mine!
That is so nice to hear.
Oh my god.
Lycosa's a tongue!
She's a tongue?
She's a tongue!
Oh my god, you're part of the spider? But I don't hold it against you. I still believe we can make this work.
Ty, it's not too late. Yes, I ate the other suitors, but that was always the plan. Just like it was always the plan to find the love of my life. And it's you, Ty. It was always you. I think I was just scared, you know?
I'm scared too.
Ty, she's gonna eat you!
I know that, but also, oh.
Good. Now hand it over.
Lycosa, I've decided this relationship is unhealthy. Mum can never know about
Agreed.
Wow, look, the old palace is still standing. I guess Mum and Dad didn't burn it to the ground.
Very nicely done, darling.
Wait a minute. Where's the smell of rotting food and feces?
Oops, missed a spot.
Mother!
And that was the end for the others. But the ending of one story is always the beginning of another. Maybe not always. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say always. The new story wasn't simple, like a story about a spider pretending its tongue is a woman to make a bunch of people fall in love with it so it can eat them with the help of a loyal servant. It was a story about struggle, survival, the little cruelties that cut so deep. But it was also a story about kindness and hope and the strength in all of us to change. Ultimately, it was the story of you, the most beautiful children, the most beautiful family in the world.
I love you all so much. Okay, time for dinner. It's okay, world. You haven't seen the last of...